Hi, my name is Angel Latorre and I am a fine artist. If you have been following along through my first set of instructional videos, I first showed you how to sketch, and then into rendering the sketch into watercolors. We then applied the sketch onto the canvas. Finally, we began painting with oils. As we continued, we first elaborated on the background and then onto our foreground, giving our painting even more dimension and life. Today, we are going to continue enhancing the foreground and concentrate on shadows and light. So let's get ready to paint.
Okay, everyone, we're looking at our painting, and this time we're also going to be looking at our rendering. Now, remember, our rendering is to give us an idea of where color and lighting is going to be at. That's the whole purpose of a rendering. Most artists use photographs, but we're not using photographs in this particular painting. We're just using our rendering from the sketch that we made on top. So here on my palette, I have 4 colors. I have the oxidized green, I have the dark green, yellow, and titanium white. We are going to start out by dipping our brushes into the paint thinner that has the Japan dryer by grabbing the sap green. Today we're going to be seeing exactly where our light is coming from. And for this particular painting, this composition, I'm going to imagine that the light is coming from the left-hand side. So what I do sometimes just to remind me is just dab it with a little bit of paint. We're going to take the sap green and start right here on the arch. And as you can see, it's a little lighter than the foreground, which we already laid last week. This is giving it depth. This is giving it a little bit of a roundness to it. So it doesn't look like it's flat on the paint. Let me grab some more thinner. Go back again. Get these nice little bushes right here. And now what I'm going to do is switch brushes with the brush we were talking about last week, the one that looks like almost an umbrella. Dip it into our dryer. Pick up a little bit more of the sap green, and this time we're going to add a little yellow to it. Now the yellow makes the green a little lighter. This is going to give you the effect of light. Remember the light where it's coming from. Look at that. This is so relaxing that sometimes you feel like you're really into the scenery itself, like you're there. You're creating, you're manipulating the canvas and the brush. Let's go back here again to the dryer. Pick up some more yellow, sap green, mix them together. Don't worry how messy the palette's going to look, because these colors are going to do magic on the canvas. More light to the left. See how it gives you the appearance of light? The light with the yellow when you mix it with the sap green. Now let's go down here to the corner of our painting. Continue right here with these bushes, which are more closer to you because they're more in the foreground than the other bushes. So they get heavier. More drier, yellow, sap green. Okay, I'm going to clean my brush. And one of the best things that you can do as an artist is to really clean your brushes and always keep them clean. Even after you're using thinners, go back into the sink and use some warm soap and water and clean your brushes thoroughly, because a good clean brush means a good painting. So let's clean this also. And we're going to start using the dark green. And the dark green is going to be for the grass purpose. See the different shades of green that we have here? Because sometimes in real life nature, leaves are different hues of green than grass, and you have all sorts of different hues of green. And that's the most beautiful thing that God has created, is that He is a master at color. And I'm leaving some of that yellow coming right through, because that gives the appearance of light. We go back here to the thinner. And remember, the thinner with the Japanese dryer will make the paint dry just a little quicker. As far as the roll is concerned right here, we're not going to touch that right now. That's going to be for more detailing in the future. Okay, now, one last thing. We're going to dip it again into our dryer. This time we're going to pick up the yellow with the dark green. We'll make it into a nice milky consistency, because this way this paint can adhere to the paint on the canvas. Let me make it just a little bit more lighter by adding a little bit more white. Now remember, all your light is coming from the left-hand side, so keep the light paint to the left and the dark to the right. Put this brush aside. Grab this brush one more time. The dryer. Some more white onto the yellow. And just watch this. More light. This is being so gentle with the painting and the brush. You're becoming delicate with it. You're actually you're going into the painting. You're imagining every little grass, every little twig that's in there, and the light just plays with the colors. It's amazing what you can do with paint and how you can show light and shadows. All right, everyone. So until next week, what we're going to be doing is finishing up with details. God bless you.